Hey everyone, I'm Tomasz Deren, Strength and Conditioning Coordinator at the Royal Military College of Canada, and today we are going to talk about how to prioritize your training if your primary purpose is occupational success and military performance, so stay tuned. I want you to think back on any military course you've been on. Maybe that's basic training, maybe it's CAP, or maybe it's phase 3. I want you to think about the physical components of these courses and how someone could stand out either negatively or positively. More than likely, we're going to hear a few common things once we reflect on our course experience. Number one, the people who are more aerobically fit and have a higher body weight muscular endurance can really showcase their ability when they're on course. Additionally, those that were unable to keep up with their basic aerobic tasks, think running and rucking, and those who are unable to maintain body weight movements got singled out pretty quickly. Number two, those that came in with poor movement patterns or lingering joint issues had a really hard time showcasing their fitness level because rates of injury or injury risk was actually really high. Additionally, getting injured is the main physical mechanism for not being able to complete your course. So then, the question is, if we know what military courses and selections typically focus on, why are we prioritizing highly specialized sports programs that put their emphasis on powerlifting, Olympic weightlifting, or other high skill methodologies at the expense of really basic training styles? Now, before we have a mutiny on our hands, I'm not saying these methodologies shouldn't be used. If you have a passion for the sport of CrossFit or powerlifting or Olympic weightlifting, I encourage you to continue pursuing it. Developing a passion for a specific style of training is extremely important, and it'll be very valuable for you in the long run. I'm also not saying that strength isn't important, because it 100% is. It'll not only help you carry your rucksack, drag a buddy, but it'll also make most aerobic tasks a lot easier. So make sure you understand I'm not saying strength isn't important. The only thing we have to realize is that our pursuit of things like a high-level powerlifting total may compromise other elements of fitness that are really important for us to maintain in order to ensure occupational performance. While these feats of strength are incredibly impressive and amazing, they do require a very specialized program in which there will be a lot less time to work on other components of your fitness. So what this means to you is that there's definitely a point of strong enough, a crossover in which we start sacrificing occupational performance in the pursuit of very specialized sports goals. So then you ask, how should we prioritize training if our primary goal is to perform well on course, to perform well on selections, or to have a long, healthy future in the Canadian Armed Forces? Today, I'm going to introduce you guys to the tactical performance pyramid that I typically teach in the first class of my 4th year strength and conditioning course. The base of the pyramid is going to be actually consisting of aerobic performance. As discussed earlier and in my previous video, aerobic fitness has been a component in military performance for a long time. It allows for a higher work output at lower heart rates, leading to better decision making and less fatigue over long courses, selections, and operations. If you are not prioritizing some form of aerobic fitness in your training plan, you're not only leaving a lot of recovery, but also a lot of performance on the table with regards to your training plan. The second level of the pyramid is going to be muscular endurance. When we look back at courses we've done, it's really evident that large outputs over long periods of time are going to be necessary. So whether that's push-ups, pull-ups, dips, lunges, squats, or everybody's favorite, burpees, being capable of sustaining large work volumes on a day-to-day basis is really important. Having a mastery of bodyweight movements is going to be the foundational building block for you to ace that course. This level of the pyramid also encourages healthy body weight because our performance on these movements improves as we improve strength to weight ratio. The third level of the pyramid is going to be absolute strength. We must include enough top-end strength work to meet that strong enough point we were talking about earlier. For some, this part of the pyramid might actually form their base. For example, if you've been a runner your whole life and never strength trained, maybe strength has now become the most important component of your fitness. Building strength allows us to be more robust and durable when we're asked to complete austere tasks. A more robust soldier is a less injured soldier, which means a more effective soldier. The peak of our pyramid is going to be power. Power represents work over time and should be represented by the explosive work in our programming. This would encompass the long jump on your PPT, your box jumps, swings, and Olympic weightlifts in your program. While still a vital component to absolute performance, these movements should be of lower importance when compared to the other three for the tactical athlete. The last and final overarching element of our model that's going to encompass all 4 layers is movement quality and injury reduction. Absolutely none of these training priorities are useful if you are getting injured while you're trying to pursue them. The key to course performance and long-term military success is taking care of your body, staying healthy, and ensuring you're not building yourself up on a crumbling foundation. If you can't touch your toes, work on it. If you notice your air squat's not good, work on it. Don't let the ego stand in the way of building a body that's going to be productive for a long and successful military career. And there you have it, folks. Those are just a few suggestions to help steer your training more into the tactical athlete model. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to put them in the comments below. And until next time, stay strong, stay durable, and stay ready. Peace.